I hope each and every one of you feels welcome when I get up from the table. Listen, it is Destiny back doing another topic. And this one, my card is probably going to run out on because this is probably going to be a longer topic. But luckily, we got backup. Number two, right? Listen, this topic is about don't talk about me. When I get up from the table, don't talk about me. Or should the topic be that? When I get up from the table, dot, 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 don't talk about me. Listen, let's get into it. At the top of the year, and I've done a video sharing, talking about it, I lost one of my sister friends, one of my best childhood friends for many, many, many years. It was, death is devastating. I don't care what time of the year it happens, but the joke I have in my heart, that's like my way of dealing with it, coping with it in an okay way, is really, sis, this is what you want to do at the top of the year on New Year's Day and a few days before my birthday. That's what you want to do. As this is always I say, to kind of make not light of the situation, but to just help me get through it, right? Obviously, I traveled 2 states to make the homegoing because I no longer live. We were childhood friends. I no longer live there, and nothing was going to keep me from showing up. So, in that friendship was a pretty large family. I was pretty much adopted in with 4 other sisters, I'll say. And I won't get too deep about the family because they're very personal and close to my heart. So I don't like, I don't want to use the word expose. I'm not exposing anything bad, but I don't like to talk too personal about other people's stories. This is my channel. I'm an open book. I talk about what I talk about. But when I'm talking about other people, I try to bring up the subject, tap on it, touch on it, discuss it, and step away, and not give too many details, just out of respect is what I'm saying. So my best friend had 3 sisters and was raised in a home where there was another relative that was raised with them like a sister. So 5 of them in a home. I love each and every one of them. They're like blood relatives. Love them to pieces. Nothing in this world I wouldn't do for any of them, okay? When she passed away, obviously I went home and I was around and with the family, again, like sisters. One of them took me in. Anytime I travel, period, especially go home, I'm always in an Airbnb or a hotel. I have my OCD, I have my issues, my quirks. I'm always in my own personal space. I don't really like to be in people's homes because I'm so different and you may not quite understand everything that I need or request, or when I go through my touch spells with my OCD, you may not understand it. Whether you know me or not, love me or not, like, girl, what is going on? My house is not dirty. My house is not nasty. Why you don't want to touch this? I go through that. I go through it in my own home with certain things that have come from outside. I navigate them differently. Anywho, so I want to just talk about being welcome in one of the, and she did. She had some questions, and we laughed and I could tell some side eyes about some of the ways I was dealing with things and constantly washing my hands because again, I haven't lived home. These people, I love them to pieces, but we haven't been around each other in years like that, up close and personal. Talk on the phone, social media, stay in touch that way, but I ain't seen how you live, girl. This is what you be doing. So it's quite different. And that was just one of the times it was so devastating. I had to travel alone. Some of you know Smooch is my travel partner. Anytime I'm traveling, it's always with Smooch. I had to do this all by myself. It was a lot. So this is why I didn't stay in a hotel or Airbnb. Broke down, stayed with her. Just to be at the other sister's house and just, the family come together, everyone's, reminiscing, talking and whatnot. We did certain little things here and there. We engaged with each other. We talked. We laughed. Of course, we cried. So much happened during this time. I'm getting to the point, y'all. I'm getting to the point. The point is, outside of my OCD, And sometimes I'll be in public and I'll tell somebody, I will have such an interaction with them. I will tell them, baby, listen, I know I'm a lot. It's okay if you go home and talk about this with your husband and wife. I know I'm gonna be the talk at the dinner table tonight. I know I leave an impression sometimes to people that I'm gonna be talked about when I walk away. So I'm okay with it. Outside of my OCD, the point of this topic today is this. We went into a restaurant and ordered food for the family gathering. After the repast, we sat and played a game downstairs. We did one of the younger girls in the family wanted us to all do this little, I think at the time, whatever trending TikTok dance. You know, you come around the death, you come around the mourning and the grieving, and you're trying to get through it. Everybody's trying to, enjoy their time around family. I'm from out of town, all these things. So we did some things, and I'm usually very solemn after a funeral. I'm usually not, I don't want to smile, I don't want to laugh. I want to sit in that sad space for a minute. But I'm around other people, so I'm trying to put on a different face and do things differently and engage with everybody else, on their level of engagement after the funeral. So we went downstairs, we did some TikTok challenge game that was going on. We sat upstairs, we talked, we laughed, we were just in so many different spaces. And of course, we reminisced some about the past. One thing I can truly say, and again, this night, I don't know what order I'm going to drop videos, because I'm going to drop them when I drop them, how I drop them. But tonight, I've done energy reading videos about my Capricorn zodiac sign and how we're so intuitive. I've done so many things to let you know more about my personality and how I'm an empath. Baby, listen. baby, listen. There was never not one time I ever felt like I got up and walked away from those sister friends of mine and felt talked about, felt trashed, felt judged. Never. So when I say it is such an amazing space to be in when you can sit around good people, when you can sit around people that care about you, that love you, that cherish you, that even if they have a thought, they respect you enough not to say too much negative, because that's my girl, that's my sis, that's my cuz, that's my bruh, those my people. I don't talk about them, I don't trash them, I love them, I respect them. It is such a feeling, and I'm talking about this topic. It's an overall topic, it's personal, about something I recently went through the top of the year. It was just a great feeling to leave one state, travel, come back home, and just have that. I was a little homesick. I'm always a little homesick when I leave and come back. But it was still such a feeling, because I bring that topic up. Again, it's a general topic for people to just know. When I get up from the table, don't talk about me. If you like me, care about me, and we cool, don't talk about me. Y'all know the rule on this channel. If my hands ashy, mind your business. But listen, it's a great feeling to know that people care about you enough that they probably talked about my OCD. I'm all right with it, because it's a conversation piece. I'm used to it. But negatively, and it might have been also out of respect, because I was her best friend for many years. We were best friends for many years. So, but I don't even think it had anything to do with that. It's because it's the type of people that I affiliate myself with. It's my people that I chose to call family, to call sisters. That's what it is for me as to why. We're not talking about me, and I never felt it. I could be wrong. I say I'm intuitive. I ain't God. I'm not omnipotent. I ain't all seeing, all hearing, and all knowing. I'm not that. I never felt it. So when I say I have some amazing sisters, awesome people that truly, when I get up from the table, they ain't talking about me. They didn't talk about me. Never sensed it, never felt it. Do you have people like that in your life? Do you have good people that really are comfortable with you and around you? They cherish and respect you. They honor your presence, your being. That at the table, they ain't gonna talk about you. And when you get up from the table, they ain't letting nobody else talk about you. Do you have them people in your life? I do. I do. Hey sis, hey. It's just an amazing feeling, and I think it was worth talking about on the video. I've been wanting to just kind of bring it up for a while now, and sometimes it gets lost in the shuffle of things I want to talk about. But when I get up from the table, dot, 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 don't talk about me. And we shouldn't sit at the same table, dot, 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 if you don't care for me. If you don't like me, y'all know what Fantasia song say. If you don't, now I don't even know the words. If you don't like me, then don't talk to me. That's it. Leave me alone. Why are we even at the table together? For you to have the opportunity to trash me when I get up. No, 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 no. This shouldn't even go down like that. We have no business partaking. Nothing. We shouldn't break bread. We shouldn't walk down the street, hold hands, be in a car, sit at a table together if you feel the need to talk about me. I'm going to tell you something else that I'm going to tag onto this topic. Because most people, as people say, you have this thing where you're like, oh, I like that person. They bold. They say what everybody else want to say. I have been that person when it comes to my friends. Baby, let me tell you, several times in my life, I've sat in a space where somebody wanted to talk to me about my people very mindful and very respectfully. I'm going to flow it off my tongue and see if I remember it, how I used to remember it then. Because I've said it so many times, it should come natural. I used to say to people, hey, like I say now, I don't tell other grown folks what to do. I've always believed, I don't tell nobody what to do. I used to say to people, hey, hold on. I ain't know you was good to go there. I ain't know that's what you was going to talk about. I know you a grown person and you can say whatever you want out of your mouth. Free will. You can say what you want to say out your mouth. But what you can't do is talk about her to me. You're going to have to find somebody else to talk about when it comes to her. You can't talk about her to me. God is my witness. I've said it so many times to people. So when I say it means something to sit in a space with other people and you know they got your back in the same manner. That's why I'm talking about this video. My sisters are amazing. Whew. It is something though. I've had to tell people that, and because they're probably like, if I didn't say it in that manner, they probably will kind of get a little puff up their chest at me a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna say what I want to say. You don't say what, so I go ahead and lead with that. You grown. You can say whatever you want to say out your mouth. You can't say it to me. Now that's why I have a right. And if you keep talking, it's easy. I'm gonna get up and walk away. You can respect it and like, oh, okay, I didn't know y'all was close like that. We are. Yeah. Or just, some people, I've never had nobody start no mess with me over it. They usually be like, oh, okay, then yeah. Can't. I love her to pieces. You can't talk about her to me. And all those years of times and different situations where I've had to do that, I always wondered, how many other people in this world big and bad and bold enough to shut that down? Are you bold enough to tell somebody, baby, you can't talk about my cousin? Sweetheart, that's my brother's fiance. That's my husband's brother. That's my bonus child's other parent. If they're in my life and I rock with them, I roll with them, lean with it, whatever it is, right? If I care about the person, I know them. And sometimes I could just know you and respect you. I mean, I have a deep love for you. I could just know you and respect you. I ain't know that about the trash you. Because it's not warranted. It has no place in my space. It has no place around me. It has no business landing on my ear. Because then I'm left in a position to, do I tell, do I not tell? Do I gossip? Do I hold it? Do I get a new view on this person? Like, oh, I ain't know all that. You told me all this. And now I look at them. I ain't got time for none of that. They ain't done nothing to me. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Carry that bone to somebody else. You may be the bone collector, but you won't drop no bones over here. Right? Listen, y'all. I really want to know. Drop down in the comments if you will. Do you feel like you have some tables, a table that you can sit at dot, 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 and they ain't gonna talk about you when you get up. Do you have tables like that? Or do you have to reevaluate the tables that you sit at? And you know, I sat down with a bunch of trash talking folk. Yes, they talk noise when I got up. And you can feel the energy. You can feel it, read the room. And I'm also talking about this topic because I'm empath. I'm very intuitive. Baby, I could tell by looks, remarks, comments, body language, all that stuff that were related to me after I said something. Say we're at a conference room, after I spoke, when I got up and went to the bathroom, when I came back, when someone passed me a piece of paper, and because I have OCD, how I touch things. Oh, baby, I could tell when I leave the room that it screams, honey, they ain't having a field day on your name. I know. I don't know about you, but I know. And most times I don't care because, again, when it relates to my OCD, I'm used to people talking about it, but it could be you walked in the room not looking your best, and you know somebody don't talk about it. Like, you threw something on together, you kind of walked out like, dang, in the house I thought this was matching. You get outside, this is not really matching. Somebody talking about the fact it wasn't matching. Girl, I knew it. You know, you had to grab some quick shoes. Is that the shoes you really wanted? And they're like, girl, did you see those shoes she had over that outfit? Or you spoke up at a meeting and you could tell the absolutely great idea, Destiny. You could tell the energy when you leave the room, it's going to be positive feedback about you. When she dropped that idea, or I definitely think we should incorporate that in the company, da da da. Or you say stuff and everybody kind of like, interesting. They talking about you when you leave. Did you hear what that girl said? That is absolutely crazy. We are not about to incorporate that in no business here. You can, if you know how to read people and energies, you know when they're talking about you. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this topic up. Takeaway. I don't tell other grown folks what to do. My takeaway tip is don't sit at tables where you sense, think, feel, or know they're talking about you. Why are you there? Why are you there? Don't sit at those tables. Those tables aren't made for you. They're not made for you. Yeah, I'd say be mindful and sit at the big people table of maturity, loving, kind, just solid people. Where there's maturity, solid, good, kind people. Sit at those tables. Y'all, that's all I have for this topic. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Keep watching. I will see you all next time.